The story begins in 1962, shown a ship in the sea. The ship was named Antonia Graza. All rich passengers dance in the main hall of. We were doing it. But we saw a man. That pulls a lever and that lever. As soon as they rise up, they all dance with a wire. People are killed by a child whose name is. Katie was the one who survived this attack because he was short in length and the wire over. The girl was gone after seeing all this. She screams loudly, and then what's here? No one ever knew where this happened. Years have passed since the incident where we have ourselves seized the crew. Who's captain? The name is Shane Murphy. It's a ship that saved him. They're going to the edge, and now it's evening. Everyone was celebrating their victory. Then, a man named Jack Furman has them. He tells me that I am a weather service. I am a pilot, and Antonio 40 years ago. A ship named Graza is somewhere in the sea. I went, and as far as I know, that Waring Sea is inside, and there is a lot of inside. The treasure is where if we find him, we'll all be very rich. Now there is greed in the nature of man. That is why the whole group is with Jai. Get ready for, and the next day, Sean, Murphy, and his entire crew went out that way. Where is Antonio Graza's ship, which disappeared in 1962? But now that, all of this after reaching the place, let's see if there is no ship there. All of these people are disappointed. But then, the ship came in front of their radar. It was the same ship that was in 1962. They all went missing in search of them. Here they came. Now, a partner of Sean and John. The people who brought them here were steamers. Stop in while Sean stops the rest of his teammates. He goes inside the ship and here. But they have a very strange sound. They all follow him and see him. The pendulum of the people here still shakes today. It was as if it was close to that clock. Let's go. The pendulum stops moving, and now one of their companions is that pendulum. The one who was going to touch the hand was a loud sound. They all come to fear. Comes to the side where Sean Murphy is. Murphy has his same partner on Morin's face. He was trying to kill him. That's why he attacks Morin. But Morin injures her leg. However, Sean goes to kill him as soon as he is killed. Then, Jack came and attacked him and made him unconscious. Jack is the man who gives them all here. He brought it, and because Shonan brought it, the girl was attacked, so she was down. They are now locked in the aquarium. The other two friends also come here. And these on Repair Shiva as soon as possible. They wanted to get out of here because they had no other way, but now they go down and repair Shiva. And now, Morin finds a partner. He was going to go in front of him. The girl who showed that man the life she is looking for. And this was the same man who reached the party room. In fact, the soul of the singer gave him. He was seduced. And when he followed him, when he went, the soul pushed him down from above. He gave it to the child's soul. The whole scene of 1962 shows when all of them were killed in the ship, was killed in different ways in which Katie. After that, the gang that robbed gold here, she came to that gold. But the singer who was singing in that room, one of them, is a man who is a man. The man who was trapped in the trap after which the man, he kills his own friends. But that, the singer also had greed in his mind. In the end, the singer would kill the man too. The singer now thinks that all the treasure, he's done it because he's in the ship now. All other people were killed. But only then, here comes the man who is the whole plane. The mastermind was the one who acquired gold. He wants to do it, and he looks at a hook. And because of that hook, that singer too, she's gone. And now she's here. She shows him the face of the man who, seeing Morin, is completely nervous because that man was none other than Jack, the man who found them all here. Morin understands that he brought partner Sean Murphy is completely innocent. He ran to the aquarium to save him, but now he was dead, Captain. The photo he gave him was Jack's, the one who sees Morin in the water. Jack is not a human being, but a man. Satan is a devil who is for a purpose. It is gathering souls. This can happen. He also works for Satan. They kill all of them here and their souls. I also want to deposit Moran, now my partner. He said, "You're going to keep an eye on Jack. I'm going to find my other partner. I'm the one who's inside the water." When he goes to the place, he understands that He also lost his life, which Jack had. Jack was killed. Jack comes to that place where Morin told his partner that keep an eye on him. Jack and Marin's partner, where to hear between. That's why Morin, the friend of the group, is going to shoot him. He thinks he died, so he left. Now, Marin blasts the entire ship. She wanted to do it, so she fit bombs everywhere. She gives it. But only then Morin has her, the friend who just shot Jack. They stop on their own, so they have to move forward. And move forward. People reach a cabin where 9, the other 2 were the boxes of wood. The rest of them here, they also call their friends. And when if you open the boxes, every box, there were 28 gold bars inside. It was a treasure, and all these people saw this gold. Bokla goes, so they decide that he left the ship here and took this gold. They're going to get out of here all the way. They put gold in their boats now. They are very happy, but only then their boat. It is shown that the gas of their boat, the nope, automatically turns on, which the gas starts to spread. While Morin, once again, she sees the same child that he was running fast towards him because she wanted to make him feel like he was. But someone pushes the child, while the other, on the side, Morin's partner, turns on the boat engine. This is what makes it blasting, and this. Morin dies in blast. There was a lot of confusion here because she wanted to know about the child who was. She was seen again and again in the ship's data, checking the names of the passengers. It is known that the child who sees him, her name is Katie, and she's up to Katie's room, reaches where she gets Katie's skeleton. Seeing this, she understands that now the cat he saw was his. The soul is there. We are shown the Shonan, the man who was sitting in the captain's room, and then in front of him comes the spirit of the captain of the ship. He puts him in the glass. He also gives him a photo in which that was a ship called Laurel. Captain, it is said that many years ago, 1962, we have saved this ship, and the gold inside the ship was the gold we had. Ship Antonia brought inside the gray, but just 2 days later, our ship disappeared. Captain Soul is followed by Sean Murphy and shows photos, and when Sean Murphy, when you look at the photo, the color of his face, it's like we've been shown to Marin, the one who goes with the soul of that child. The girl was sitting and told her that this ship, there are many souls of people, and they're doing it all. He's got a lot of spirits. It is necessary, and when his work is completed, we will go into the world of our souls. You can go there and show another partner, the one who comes to the place where today, a few years ago, the party was taking place on the ship, and suddenly the whole atmosphere here is the same. It's like it was 40 years ago. She was also a singer who danced to everyone's song. He was the soul of the singer. Trap and take his life. 2 of his men were killed. 2 more friends are shown. It's a good food and they eat. But the next moment they eat, he realized that he was not eating. There are insects, so they get vomited. Now, we are shown to Sean Murphy, the one who knew a lot. That's why I wanted to get out of this ship as soon as possible. He was looking for rain, but only then, in front of him comes his partner who blasts. He was killed. In fact, it is his ghost, the one who was constantly moving towards him. Morin, she also wanted to get out of here, so he told Morin that he was going to ship us. Should not be blasted, but Morin, he doesn't believe me and says, I'm going to shoot the ship because there are a lot of people in this ship, and more people were brought in who will be known in this way. The only way to trap is to sleep, and then his partner would change as Jack. That's what we understand that Jack. He also killed the man who shot him. Jack tells him that you and yours, my work is the same as you. Boats and ships stuck in the sea. I'm doing the same thing as I'm collecting souls. I used to be a human being before, but I have committed a lot of sins, after which I have a job I was given, and now I became a soul collector. I am the one who needs a ship, and I don't want you to take this trip. Blast. But Morin doesn't speak to him. Jack is trying to attack him. Morin injured her leg with arrow, and then the remote target from the same arrow. She's going to get out of this ship, and she's going to jump herself, after which there is a very large ship in this ship. The blast happens, and now Morin is inside the water. The ship was trapped under the bottom, but then the soul of that child comes from that ship, which shows Morin the way up. Morin, it's hard to get up and it's hard. See all the souls in the ship. They are all free and they are all free. Going into the world of souls where these, Katie also had a soul in her souls. All the souls here were all the. Jack was a slave, and after he died, each one had a stamp in his hand. But only Katie's soul could not become her slave. Because she was holy, Katie's soul, B. Bar, was helping Morin. And now Katie, with the help of Morin, all those souls, it was now free for Morin to be a piece of. She swims in the ship, and she swims. In the morning, the ship reaches a ship that ships him. He was rescued when he was brought to the port. Then he sees it from his ambulance. Jack is still alive and as much as the ship. Gold was in another ship. He was transferring so that the greed of that gold. He continues his work, and he is even more. They have been trapped and their souls are imprisoned. The work that was done by Moran here. He shouts loudly and shouts, "If the film ends here, let me know if this film is a film. How do you feel? I'll meet you next." In the video, there was a Scrabble on a nearby table. The words that change on their own, and it's written in it. Welcome now. These people they move forward from under one of their partners. The floor is broken and it falls down. It was going to happen. That Morin caught him. And when she was holding him up and pulling him up, there is a child below, and this is the same child, which is 40 years ago from that wire. The child was saved, but even today this child, the age was the same as it meant. The child's soul is now the next moment Moran's. The child disappears from his eyes here, but Moran doesn't understand anything what he saw was true, or what he saw now. After pulling their partner up, they go to the cabin and they see there's a watch here. But this watch today, the ship was lost in 1962 and it was lost in 1962. It happened, and at that time, such watches were not made. Captain Sean says that maybe someone has come here before, and maybe the watch will be his own. After that, they will be the ship's manual and return to your team. The next morning they find out there is a very large hole in the ship, which gradually this ship is sinking, and the next 3. In the days after that, they repaired the hole. I wanted to take them out of here. So, all of them. People are working on their jobs. Morin is shown to be the ship goes to the part where the swimming pool. And here, she is surprised to see that there were bullet marks on the swimming pool. Well, now he's going to check the swimming pool. When he came up, he was the same again. The child is afraid to return. He falls into the swimming pool and his head. He hits the swimming pool and his head. The blood starts to bleed. But swimming pool, her blood inside her. The absorb takes place where he once born again. She looks up where she was, but now Jack comes there. Jack comes to him. He pulls up and pulls them both from here. After leaving the swimming pool completely blood. Now, Jack and Morin go ahead. Morin opens a door with which there's a lot of water coming out. They enter the door and they open the door.